Welcome back, folks. Back on Johnny Salami again in the Covenant base. So we're going to be doing a quest for Amos, who is going to be bottom southeast corner. He's going to be to the left of the merchant where you buy stuff, and to the right of where Metropolitan stands up there. Peace and suffering. Have we met before? My name's Amos. Forgive me, but I'm not really in the mood to chat right now. So I'm going to tell him peace and suffering. Has something happened? I've made a terrible mistake. I let this happen. I wasn't paying attention, and this is the result. You're talking in riddles. Can you explain it to me more clearly? I was given a young acolyte who had only recently joined the Covenant's ranks and was in his probationary period. I had to keep an eye on him and take care of him. The young man proved challenging. I had hoped that I'd been able to connect with him through diligent prayer and by working in the name of the Covenant. Did things not work out? Not entirely. Tsandaev, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. That was his name. Got on well with me at first. He seemed to have a gentle and malleable character, and showing him discipline and being strict with him had a positive effect, but it made me let my guard down. Did he play some trick? Towards the end, he became distant and detached, but because I had so much other work to do, I didn't pay proper attention. Clearly, evil thoughts had possessed his mind, and one night he simply disappeared. He had fled. Well, that's sad, but you need to carry on working. I understand that, of course, but still, the mistake I've made is weighing on me. He was blessed, so I should have guessed that the inner depravity would reveal itself sooner or later. Maybe I could help you search for him. There's a chance we can get him back. I want to take it, but I've still got quite a lot of work to do here. We sent one of our other scouts, Levi, to the bar to find out information about the runaway. You should talk to him. I'm going to say, wait, you've gone through the trouble of sending one of your scouts to the bar because of the fugitive Acolyte. Is the matter really that serious? He says, every one of the brothers is important to the Covenant. Now he's again doomed to perish. We don't just stand idly by. So I'm going to say, got it. Is there anything else I should know? If you manage to reach him, you'll need to try and persuade him to come back to the Covenant. Remember his gentle nature. If you're strict with him, you might persuade him to obey. He needs to return to our path. That's the only chance he has to be saved, even if he doesn't realize it. So we get that Tsandaev the Runaway quest. I'll try to find this runaway. So we have to question Levi, which means I have to run all the way back to the bar. So I will see you after I make the run through this tunnel. All right, we're at the bar, and the guy we're looking for is going to be on the Bandit side over here. He's going to be on the west side, on the upper area above where the Bandit door is, sort of. He's going to be on the balcony up here. Let's talk to him. Peace and suffering. Amos sent me. I'm here about the missing Acolyte, that guy. I was sent here to carry out some inquiries about him. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to achieve a great deal. What have you learned? He was in the bar. He rolled around in drunken hysterics, talking gibberish to the guests. One of the witnesses remembered that at the end, he said he was ready to take the last step and left. You mean he left the bar? He was headed toward the dead city. Said he was seen somewhere near the center of the city. Haven't managed to check that yet, as a couple of new missions came in from the base, so I was distracted by those. I guess you could follow that lead. So that ends Tsandaev the Runaway, and we get a step into the void. Why do you think he's so important? Why are they trying so hard to find him? Now we have to go to the dead city, which honestly, the safest way for me to do that is I'm going to run back to the Covenant base and then go up and just dip down into the dead city. I don't feel like running through the factory and having to deal with all the pickle farmers right now. So I'll see you guys here shortly. All right. Once you get to the dead city, he is not marked on the map, but where he's going to be is in this end of the building. Just to the right of where it says the dead city. Where I'm standing at right now is where the zombie outpost spawns on the top of this one building on the east side of the dead city center. And you're going to come all the way up to the top. You're going to come up through here, go to the right a little bit, and you'll find him. Sorry, there he is. You'll find him at the window here. We're going to talk to him. Stands on the edge, preparing to take the final step into the void. Stop, don't do it. He's sobbing loudly. He turns to me. I've had enough. I can't take any more of this. I don't want to see these visions, voices, and the sphere. Nothing helps. Calm down. Peace and suffering. I've come from the Covenant to help you, to get you back. I served the Covenant as best I could, and what came of it? I was promised salvation. Metropolitan, Hegemon, and Amos all convinced me that the Covenant would be able to help me, and all my money making donations to the Covenant, but nothing has changed. However hard I prayed, my visions still never went away. I'm going out of my mind. You can still stop yourself from making the biggest mistake of all, and I'll help you. And now we have a bunch of different options, and we're supposed to be firm with him. I'm going to do this one since they told us to be firm with him. He says, a test. The Lord is testing me, and I've had a meltdown again. I don't have enough faith. That's the problem. Maybe the Covenant can still direct me and fix my errors. Will you help me? Will the Covenant take you back? And that ends the quest, so step into the void, and you tell him, yes, brother, the Covenant will share your suffering. I will return. I should return. I need to pass this test and prove to myself and to the Lord that I'm prepared to bear any suffering until I have paid for my sins. I'll go back. And I will get the quest in Acolyte's salvation. That's great. Then hurry back to the base. Amos is anxiously awaiting. All right. And now we just have to go all the way back to the base. So I'm going to make that run all the way back, and I'll see you guys here shortly. All right. We're back in the Covenant base. Going to talk to Amos again. What good fortune, he's returned. He already told me that you saved him. You reminded him of all his sufferings are just a test. I'm glad it all ended without mishap. A long, difficult path awaits him. He will have to be rehabilitated, but we will help him with that. This time, I'll make every effort to achieve a good outcome. My attention won't be distracted from him for even an instant. That's great, I think. Of course, I haven't forgotten about you. This is all thanks to you, after all. Hope this reward is worthy recompense for your efforts. 8,000 rubles, 3 American field rations, and 3 big bags of Army first aid kits. Thanks, and good luck with your work in the future. You got anything else? I'm going to talk to him again and ask him where that guy is. Haven't seen him. Oh, they're watching him to make sure he doesn't flee again. It's okay. All right. And it seems that is the end of that little quest line for the Covenant base. That seems to be all the side quests in the base here for the moment, because I'm only level 1 reputation with these guys. So once I get to level 2, I'll check back and see if they have anything for me. But if this video helped you out, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you in the next video. Y'all take it easy.